Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy. Hope you guys are doing very well today. As always, we're playing Lady Kimberly the 10th with the Antique of the Dreamcatcher. Defeat enemies while at max HP to gain 5 max mana. We're not really going to use that. We just started with it. Today we're going up against the final prime estuary of the game. The final prime fight. There is still to do. There is still more I want to accomplish inside Rogue Legacy, but this is definitely one of the biggest milestones we could ever hope to go up against. And I hope I can beat it. These fights are getting pretty hard. So we've had the option for the last few times to kind of progress the generation of these little lore nuggets. And I've always said no because we were just clearing through the game naturally. But we're actually behind where we should be for story progression. So I am going to fast track this. Just making sure you want to fast track. Yeah, like I said, we're not missing anything. We would just be playing through the game multiple times to unlock more of these. Whereas we're already on New Game Plus 7, and if we had started with a fresh account when the game released, we would have all of these right now. So here is all of the lore. I'm expecting it to be quite expansive. Welcome to the Garden of Eden, traveler, our little slice of purgatory. I've been following you closely on your journey. You are not the only one who can read memories with the power of Aesop's tome, and I've been reading yours. After every hard-won battle against an estuary, you left behind a fragment of your past, but every memory dropped was a different life. I now realize you are the bearer of Hestia's reliquary, a fabled heirloom that transcended life and death itself, those bound to inherit the soul of wisdom of every previous vessel. And in your memories, I saw the very first soul ever to be bound to it. That of the king's twin brother, Abel. Now I know why the king sent you to retrieve the fruits. You are the last of his legacy, and the only one that he trusts. The fruit is yours for the taking if you can defeat me, but know that I have already suffused it with the black rot poison. The poison won't kill the king, but it will weaken him greatly. The king must be stopped. Even now we can hear the drums above, and it's clear his invasion will not end until he has claimed the entire world. His very existence is perverse and unnatural. He retains his vitality by stealing the souls of people and has interrupted the growth of the light tree itself, all to feed his avarice. He is not like you, Abel. You save the lives of others while he profits from their deaths. So I ask you, Abel, what will you do? Will you give the poison fruit to your king or warn him of the truth? Keep your answer to yourself. Words carry lies. I will extract your memories in combat and determine the truth. For king or country, let this battle show me who you truly are. And of course, we read this the very first time we were here, going up against the knight that sits beneath the tree. But there is a lot more to learn. We've been here before, haven't we, traveler? This encounter, this conversation, it's all so familiar. The longer I am by this tree, the more the fog lifts, and I can remember my past self. Our story is being retold over and over, but it seems this tree remains constant everywhere at all times. And even though some force is changing the tapestry of the world, we are still fated to repeat our past mistakes. All of us, it seems, except you. Perhaps it is your connection with the Hestia's reliquary that separates you from the threads that bind the rest of us. It is only now, at the very end, I am bestowed the clarity that you have had all along. And because of that, I understand that you are the only one that can make a difference. Only you can make our future brighter. If we've battled before, we will battle again. Come and show me how this story ends. Hello again, traveler. It's good to see you. Is it fitting to call you traveler, I wonder? Abel may be the name given to you long ago, but that is not who you are anymore. And although you are immortal, you are not like your brother, the king. The king devours the souls of those who have passed as a means to extend his life force. He learns nothing and gives nothing in return. You, on the other hand, you have willingly bound yourself to the Hestria's reliquary and offered to share your knowledge and wisdom with all of those who come after. You may have lost your own identity, but you are truly the voice of the people. If there is anyone to place my faith in, it would be you. But I cannot risk your future on faith alone. Though you may have changed, traveler, my duty has not. Let us play our roles and see what fate has in store. We meet again, traveler. I have a confession. Before I became a rebel soldier, I was the general of the Citadel's army and known as the Master of Swords. Even after secretly switching sides, I would not halt my duties to the estuaries as it would raise questions. So I trained Citadel soldiers by day and rebel fighters by night. Training your students to kill each other is a curse I'd never wish upon anyone. Yeah, seriously. The pressure broke me, traveler. All I wanted was for the war to stop, but in the end, I failed. I tried to do what I thought was right, but instead, I betrayed them all. Our entire kingdom burned in the ensuing war. So many souls lost, and I was to blame. All hope was lost. But then you arrived. Every time a new thread is sown, the story starts over. You triumph. The king fails. The Stygian waters rise, and the people of this realm escape to the surface. And it ends with a promising futures for the survivors. For Z. You may be the source of hope for others, traveler, but my sins are set in stone. I shall pay for my role for all eternity if it guarantees them a brighter tomorrow. Let us not keep fate waiting any longer. Hello again, traveler. The thread has reset and the loop continues. In your absence, I've taken time to speak to Karen. He's not much of a conversationalist, but he's a very good listener. Did you know that the chthonic gods are considered benevolent beings? They appeared during grim times in human history to help us through. All of the gods you have met on your journey have aided you in some way, except for Karen, and I know that's not how you say his name. Garius cleanses the traumas of the past. Elpis paves the path of the future. Even the Carey's siblings renew the souls they consume, yet Karen takes and gives nothing in return. He may simply be the black sheep in the family, but I believe there is more to it than that. For many, greed is the greatest sin. Humans will steal, cheat, lie, and kill for wealth. Kings and pharaohs bury themselves with their riches as people starve on the streets. Karen takes all of that away. He strips you of your greatest weakness before you embark on the divine journey. Or perhaps these are the musings of an idealistic soldier who is ready to meet his end. Facing mortality makes philosophers of all of us, friend. Come, my blades have been waiting. 2 more to go. Traveler, it's strange. Recently, I found myself reminiscing more upon my childhood. Estuary Lamech is my father. That may be surprising, but he was the father to many. It was a mandate by King that all the estuaries keep the lineage growing, although some followed it more than others. To Lamech, I was nothing. But being a child of an estuary changes your life, traveler. The common folk called us Citadel-born, bound by blood to the estuaries. We were never trusted and suffered much disdain. Growing up, we had nowhere to go, so most ended up as soldiers working for the estuaries. And every time another of us joined the ranks, the bias would grow and the pattern continued. A truly vicious, self-fulfilling prophecy. I almost succumbed to that never-ending cycle myself until I met Z. She believed in me and gave me a purpose. But I am not like Z. She fought for a better future. I only fought for her. My paths has been set. Traveler, yours changes with every thread. Now let us continue this dance, and may your resolve never waver. Last one that I'm aware of anyway. There might be more on our next playthrough. Maybe. Maybe he just keeps discovering things. Traveler, thank you for all of the talks that we have had. These conversations have helped me gain a clearer perspective on my life. Even though you've completed your journey long ago, you continue to traverse new threads to uncover the tragic past of our sordid kingdom. Your steadfast endeavor to bring to light our history is truly meritable and has inspired me to do the same. I've been taking the time to traverse the Citadel and resolve some unanswered questions, no matter how painful they may be. One day, I hope to fully understand everything that transpired and honor the sacrifices of the people. But another thread has reached its end, and we shall battle once more. Show me that you will always be the hero that I believe you are. Everyone has a plan, Traveler. Nobody is honest down here, not even me. The rebels wanted to do a surprise assault when the estuaries gathered for the ceremony of return. Cut off all the heads of the Hydras once, as it were. It was a bold plan, but one I knew was never going to work. As the Masters of Swords and Lamech's protege, only I understood the estuary's true strength. The rebels would have been massacred. So I revealed their plan to Estuary Lamech. He was supposed to snuff it out before it began, sacrifice a few people to save tens of thousands. Instead, he wanted the glory. He wanted the war. So he let it happen. By trying to do what I thought was right, I became what I hated the most. A traitorous Citadel-born. And in the end, I still failed to save everyone. Myself, the rebels, and Z. I gave up everything for nothing. But in my recent quest to reveal the truth, I discovered life is full of, does that say schemers? It turns out I was never more than a puppet, being manipulated by more strings than I could count. The rebels never fully trusted me. They had contingencies planned in the event of my betrayal. My actions never had an effect on the final outcome. But in the end, none of that mattered. Even when the rebels used my betrayal to ambush Lamech, when he was alone, he still single-handedly cut them down. Knowing I simply played my part gives me no solace. I cannot forgive myself for my actions. But instead of condemning myself, perhaps I could work towards making amends. Thank you, Traveler, for helping me come to terms with everything that has happened. There's been many, many threats. Now, unsheath your weapon, Traveler. Let us not break tradition when we are so close to the end. Indeed. Wow, I think that's the best I've ever read in my entire life. I don't think I have to edit any of that. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, that's new. Oh, it's new. The blood background's new. The Redeemed Jonah. Oh, starting off with lightning coming down from the sky this time. We both have the elusive trait, so we can move through each other. He's firing off more projectiles, and that one looks the same. That looks exactly the same. He's going to travel forward, this time sending Seekers out behind him. Okay, I have vulnerability. We need to use that for big damage. As he comes back down, we need to dash through the Ronin charge. There's three of them. There's three of them. I only dodged two. This is going to be traveling. Wait, there's a second phase now. Wait, he has the crown? Wait, that means when he does damage, he's also going to... He's going to do an AoE around him, right? I guess we'll see pretty fast. Yep, that's it right there. That's it. So he's taking relics from the castle now and fighting me with those too. It looks like this has a set duration on it as we hit a face full of spoons. Hold on, we have to hide over here. It looks like that relic of his reset as well. As he goes to draw more pizza out, we push the face again. He now has 2 relics equipped instead of just a singular one. Spoons flying out from every direction as he travels forward, and those Seekers do, unfortunately, connect. Pizza being thrown. We can resonating bounce off of these. Ooh. Wait, that lightning looks a lot like my spell, in fact, doesn't it? Spoons, big dodge, let those bounce, we're fine. We can still win this, we just have to play pretty carefully. Oh, he bounces. Wait a minute, I landed a hit there. So we're actually continuing to fight. I have one more hit. This will be 3 bounces instead. Oh, it also shoots off magma balls. Okay, totally doable. But that fight is definitely harder. Definitely more difficult. As we return to the Garden of Eden, this time we are playing as a duelist. As you know, if we can dash and attack, we deal some insane critical damage. And because he's elusive, it means I can travel through his character model if he's not attacking without worrying about taking damage. Now, our numbers are going to be exaggerated on this character. That's one of our traits, so we're not actually hitting that hard. But if I can find opportunities to slice, you better believe I'm going to take them. All right, we push through phase 1. Wait, he's still damageable. It's very reduced, though. He has a different relic this time. I believe that one deals damage when he falls. Seeker's coming after us again. We're just going to duelist roll through those. Barbarian spin. If we move away, we should be fine. Every time he impacts the ground, he leaves a new spell behind it. Unfortunately, I ran into that one there. As he forms new stuff, we're just going to nail him with a spell from across the room. Arrows flying towards us, and he even creates walls of goop now. Yeah, this is a lot more. Dashing towards us, he does connect with the Ronin dash. I didn't think it was going to, and I was dashing right then. I swear I was dashing. Spoons being thrown out. Find the safe spot. Beautiful. And then crit him again to bring him back into the last phase. It's do or die. Good damage from the spell there. Ronin dash. We can avoid these easily. Perfect. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Barbarian charge. I'm going to roll through. I'm going to remove this wall, too. Try to make this place a little safer. Free damage while he's casting the spell, and the critical hit to the face takes him down. Thank you for the battles, friend. And I apologize for being so secretive late. For more lifetimes than I can count, I've punished myself for what happened down here. It was easier to do that than pick up all the pieces. But that's changing. One last gift for you, friend. It helped me find closure, and perhaps it will help you as well. What are we getting? The Fruit of Life. Okay, we get this every time. The Mysterious Key. What it unlocks is a mystery. Oh my god, I bet I fucking know what it unlocks. I bet I fucking... Wait, he actually... Is he dead? Traitor defeated. Doesn't he normally hang out here and we just leave? I can't remember. Okay, friend. Well, thank you for the achievement. Oh, here it is. Karen always had an appetite for the lost sacred obols that would wash ashore at times. The estuaries would pay a generous sum to anyone who brought them one of these relics. They hoarded them in anticipation of the Great Return, a token for every man, woman, and child to cross the Stygian Ocean when their king came down to release them from this purgatory. No one would be left behind. Sometimes I forget the virtues the estuaries held before it all collapsed. Thank you for helping me remember the good in them. Traveler, thank you for putting the estuaries to rest. I could not have done it without you. So does the final boss change too? Because if it does, I'm in trouble. Your passage has been paid for in advance. Okay, let's go fight the last boss. We know the last boss pretty well now. We fought him a few times. Wait, I'm going to try all of these doors to see if the keys open any of those. Nothing happened. We venture in one more time, get to see the paintings on the wall of all of our former family as they venture through the castle. And we arrive at the door one last time. Being healed up to full because, of course, this is a boss encounter. He already has the fruit in his hand. This is all pretty standard. Brother, you have returned bearing gifts. You have done what my children could not and brought the fruit of life. Too far I have divided myself, but with this, I will become whole once more. My children failed to tend to the garden and in turn failed me. You have brought an end to their descendants and will be rewarded. In honor of your duties, brother, you shall rule the kingdom of Genesis in their stead. Continue to tend to the garden, brother, and someday you shall rule by my side. Why don't you go ahead and try biting that, bud? Brother! Betrayer! This looks normal? Oh, it's not normal. Kane Prime. He had 2 phases that he alternated between before. Are we going to see more than those 2 phases now? Seekers coming out with the magical projectiles. That's definitely new. Resignators in a different shape. We're safe in the middle. We're safe in the middle. Ooh, big hit, though. Oh, my God. Okay. A lot more prongs on that as he throws it forward. We were very lucky to be safe when I cast that spell. We went ahead and pushed the phase before he could send out any more Seekers. Our damage still seems to be pretty good. Good dodges there as we go into the second phase. Off the ground. Ooh, and immediately... Wait a minute! There's more than just Resignators there. We also have to dash through certain things. He's also throwing explosive casks when he sends out these Seekers. I don't know what's going on with the ground. Oh, my God. Okay, there we go. Not bad, not bad. We should be able to dash through. Oh my fucking God! Okay, multiple levels of that now. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. Now, if this is the same as before, we're going to be rapidly swapping in between the 2 phases. Pretty... Oh, God, I have to head bounce and stay there. Wait, there's a follow-up explosion now to that. That wasn't there before. So even the 3rd phase is adding more intricacies to this. Oh, hello? A tiny boxer for the win? Is it possible? Hello? We're going to take bonus damage, but we're also going to deal a shit ton too if we can get up close. I'm going to try. How do I get back in there? Pizza girl, take me back. We're in for melee. This is going to be Resignators that are a different shape each time. Okay, I just took all of my health and damage, but don't let that worry you. We legitimately can get it back. Like no troll. As long as I get in there and actually hit him when we have downtime, we're gonna be fine. Make sure we get away from this bone thing. It'd be really nice if I can get my critical hits up, but that's gonna be harder said than... Oh my God. So you just have to dash through the end there. And notice that was the same attack as before, but we didn't have the... Oh man, that's tight quarters. I'm going to use immunity frames to move to this side. I can hover. Oh, my God. All right, Ronan stepping up with a poison spell. This could be extremely good, especially if we can sit back and make sure we're landing those critical hits. Those blue projectiles home more than I thought. One of the best benefits of the Ronan is that we can just glide right on through those resonating hits. I just decided to totally avoid the spell that time and move clear over to the other side. As we land that attack, we push into phase 2. Let's get more poison on him. He takes reduced damage on phase transfers, but the poison still stacks up for extra damage. That was sloppy. Okay, dash, and then is there one more bounce? No. And that didn't actually go away. Fuck, tried to avoid that in the corner, didn't work out. As he jumps to this side, we're going to need to dodge the saw blades, but I should have, oh God. This is 3 each time. Should have plenty of room to dodge the saw blades is what I was going to say. Okay, so they do go away. I guess I just missed it. This is saw blades again? Fuck! I really wanted a Valkyrie, but unfortunately, even with all of my rerolls, I didn't get a single one. So we're calling on the Assassin to step up for us this time. Our damage will be very high, and of course... Ooh, dash to the left instead of the right there. That was just a complete accident. And of course, we can fade out from existence too. Fantastic damage opportunities. He cast the spell directly on me, and then we can easily move to the side. Most of these spells won't make it that far, so we had great positioning on that transition. Run away, dash, dash. Very easy once you know it's coming. This is going to be saw blades forward. We don't hover in the air or anything, so saw blades might be where we just completely check out and get some downtime. This is an explosive cask above us, as well as 3C. Whoa! Couldn't dash in time. Immunity frames would have kept me alive there. Oh, I tried to push. Fuck. Terrible. 600 HP left. That's just a couple hits. That's not much at all. This is Resignators, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god! What? Push it. Woo! Oh my god, we have a duelist with a hero complex. We have more health, but we can never heal. There's no healing on this fight. All right, bro, if I can't do it at 5,000 HP, then I don't deserve it. Oh, starting off with a bone throw directly to my face. Moving it to spells after. Trying to hide in the corner. We just take that hit too. Fuck. This is going to be Resignators. Very close. At least I did that right this time. And we can move in for some good damage here. I'm going to roll through to the other side and push the phase forward and then move all the way to the right. Hopefully not out of range of any of these spells. Oh my god, and we got fucking hit by 2, you stupid. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. I can't believe that hit me. Oh my god. This is gonna be saw blades. I mean, I'll just head bounce, dude, for real. Reset. Perfect. During the saw blade phase, let's just literally chill. The Seekers is a little different. Oh my god, that's so hard. Oh my god. That phase is done. Moving through. Good. I'm gonna have fireballs coming towards me though. Good dodge. Shit. Let's also make sure we're casting this relatively often. Remember to get out, because there's another follow-up on that spell in phase 3. I don't want to see those fucking resonating attacks again. There's spells above me. Good damage. We need to run. Damn it. There's a spell volley after that attack now, too. We're back to phase 1 mechanics. This is going to be a bone throw, as well as a seeker. He's just doubling up all of his mechanics. Oh, shit. I wasn't ready. Dash. We're good. We can push. Oh, I got one more hit. Cast. I can kill him with immunity. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that. But hey, that extra health came in handy. That's what we needed it for. Brother, I will not go quietly. My body returns to the Stygian, but the water shall rise, and my vengeance shall be avenged sevenfold. So I have a theory for what this key is for. Every time we leave this room, we meet up with Pizza Girl, right? We've done that a lot. We've done that 7 times on this profile, right? So we open the door, everything starts to sync. We go see Pizza Girl, and then Maria's like, hey bro, let's go wait, this is new. Traveler, there's not much time, the water levels are rising. Yes, this happens every time. Cain, wait, this is Cain's memory. Cain tumbles through a boundless space as images of strange lands and foreign cultures assault his mind's eye. From all directions, sensations, voices, and thoughts demand his attention. He feels his consciousness being pulled into a space between, until all that stands before him is a giant glowing white tree. Its network of branches seem to divide infinitely and touch every soul in existence. As he gazes downwards, he sees its roots form a black mirror of the tree itself, except its branches form a network 1,000 times larger, snaking deep into the inky darkness. The roots burrow through the corpses of the dead, absorbing all knowledge, sin, and virtue collected over a lifetime. He strains to take in the immensity of it all, but feels the substance of his body returning. He blinks. Suddenly, he is standing in an ocean of white grass. In front of him stands the white tree, but all around him are warring soldiers, bloodied from combat. They cease their assault and kneel in silent submission to him. He looks to his left and sees the fruit of life, a single bite taken from its flesh. The fruit withers to ash before his eyes, leaving only a seed in his palm. In his right hand, he holds the body of his brother, cold and lifeless. I like how the timer that doesn't matter still stops when you go to read. Cain stands within a sacred hall, its walls emblazoned with the image of the white tree with black roots, the chosen symbol for his fledgling kingdom. In front of him lies Hestia's reliquary, a massive tomb, gilded on every side with symbols of his kingdom. Atop the reliquary, a bell rings. An initiate steps forward, kneeling in front of the reliquary as two priests sprinkle holy water atop his head, thus beginning the ritual. The initiate pulls out a small dagger and bravely wraps his other hand around its blade. He winces and holds his tongue as he lets his blood fall upon the orange parchment. Let your blood symbolize the sacrifice you make for the good of the kingdom. The priest holds his hand over the boy. You are the first and only of our order, but know you will not be the last. May your wisdom and character guide all who come after. After giving his benediction, the priest removes the parchment, returning to the safety of the reliquary, while Cain bandages his new steward's wounded hand. He clasps the boy's hand between his own, then suddenly gives him a great hug. Startled at first, the boy freezes, then awkwardly returns the gesture. Arise, my brother, and know you are forever reborn. So are we learning about ourselves? Our lineage, I guess? As the poison seeps deeper into the body, Cain feels black roots burst out of him and dig into the dirt and stones beneath. He feels the pull of thousands of invisible strands as the Stygian desperately reaches out to take back what was stolen from it. And as Cain feels his body turning into stone, he does not resist. He can feel himself slowly becoming a part of the castle walls and knows this is not the end. He feels the souls of all who perished within its walls beckon him. And his vision turns to stone and his mind darkens. Cain looks up once more towards his brother Abel before uttering his final curse. Death holds no domain over me. So we go through the door, right? And here's Maria, just like always. The door is stuck. It seems to be pulling back against you. Hey, traveler, ever since you slew the king, things have been going crazy over here. So this is when the shift happens. She knows it's happening, and we're here. We're done. But the key didn't open this door. What was the key for? What was the key for? I thought it was going to open the door by the pizza girl. We have to do more runs to find out what the key is used for. Well, Karen seems happy at least. The company was appreciated, traveler. Wow. And so is the food. Whoa, no problem, Karen. So the door doesn't, that key doesn't open the door. It's not going to open the safe. It's not going to open this. I don't know what the key's for, damn it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello! Where'd you find that? You put it back. Jonah! Says the pizza girl. Ouch, my face. Is the pizza girl who he was talking about this whole time? Jonah, says the pizza girl, you made it. I couldn't find you, and when I finally saw you down by the tree, I thought I had lost you forever. Wait, stop. I'm covered in dragon goop. Oh, Jonah, I've missed you. I've missed you too, Z. Oh my god! Oh my god, Jonah! There are still many sins I need to atone for, but before I could help others, I had to help myself. Thank you for making me see that. I was in such a dark place, and I needed a hand to climb out. I've lived 100 years, but I feel like my life's just getting started. And I don't think I'm the only one that feels that way. Everyone here deserves a new life, and I owe it to all of them to help rebuild it. I know we just got out, but there's so much to do. A lot of people are homeless now. Okay, so she's still doing her old dialogue. Thank you again, friend. We really couldn't have done it without you. I also need to repay Ladon somehow. Not sure how just yet, but I should have a few centuries to think it through. Oh my god, the pizza girl was a clear lore character this whole time. And they justified her knowing the shift by her having a pizza delivery job. Should have known. Wow. That was cool. Hey, big guy. Hello. Oh. Child, I didn't press the button. Oh, the button's not working again. I restarted my computer. Fuck.
Child, I have seen the changes in the threads. One named Jonah requested my aid. My means of travel brought me much protest from him. A tantrum fit for a baby. Perhaps I should have eaten him. Our journeys go in separate ways, child. May your actions continue to benefit others.
Oh, can I still give you a little pat? Can I give you a little pat? No, it doesn't look like it. Team, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the end credits. This was a huge episode, but there is still more to do in the game, believe it or not. I fucking love this game, dude. It's so good.